Happy Monday, everybody. Welcome back to CatalystOG Gaming News, where we break down the latest trending topics in the gaming industry so you don't have to. I'm CryptoHotto, and today we got 3 different topics we're going to go over today. So stay with me, lock in, because it's going to be a fun show. Hit that like button and subscribe. Now, our first bit of news comes to us today from Riot Games, and Riot Games has a new president. So here's what you guys need to know about this. Bobby Darling has spent his entire career in the intersection of sports, tech, and creative culture, leading brands known for pushing creative and performance boundaries. So what Hobie is going to do, he will partner with teams across the company to help Riot achieve its dreams, unlock creativity, and serve players around the world. Hobie has held senior leadership roles at Logitech, Skullcandy, Astro Gaming, Nike, and Volcom. Now, this is what Hobie did at Logitech. He led several portfolio companies and co-founded a new division focused on serving esports athletes, creators, and the future of play. As a senior leader at Nike, he helped shape the future in sport, both IRL and URL worlds, spark athlete-led innovation, and also work with Nike portfolio companies like Converse and Cole Hannon. As the CEO of Skullcandy and Astro Gaming, he brought together gaming, music, art, action sports, while building Astro into a global leader in premium gaming gear. That's debatable. And finally, as a leader at Volcom, he helped grow the skate, snow, surf company into a global lifestyle brand. We have a quote here from Bobby Darling himself that goes on to say, "The first time I walked into Riot, I felt a scrappy, soulful, and courageous energy I knew I needed to be a part of. I've worked with a lot of companies, and there's something special about a place that takes risks, challenges convention, and stays fiercely committed to its mission. Riot has a long history of creating experiences that truly matter to players, and I could not be more excited to work alongside passionate Rioters who push each other and do their best work every day." So that's a little bit of a breakdown of the situation going on. Bobby Darling is the new president. He's got a lot of support here from some of the staff here as well. And he's had a lot of pedigree in different companies that he's worked in. So hopefully he can bring his brilliance to Riot Games, as I think Riot Games is really bad these days. That's just a personal opinion, but I think that the numbers speak for themselves. Every Riot game is slowly dying down and losing a player base. So maybe they're gonna do something with making players get back into the Riot Games experience and stop catering so much to esports solely, and also look for experiences that gamers want. Now, our next bit of news is a little bit of announcement, and we can do a little speculation what's gonna happen, but if you're living under a rock, you probably don't know that there's going to be a Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion remake. Yes, that's right. A big announcement has come out that tomorrow at 11 a.m. Eastern Time on twitch.tv/Bethesda, and also, I guess, their YouTube channel, they will be going live and showing off Elder Scrolls 4 remake, reboot, maybe revamped, reimagined. It's been a long time since this game has come out, and it's finally coming out again. Now, I feel a little bit mixed about this one because I've never played Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion. Yes, I know it's crazy. However, if you've already played this, do you care? Do you want to go back into that world? And a lot of people are saying the game looks too dark and grainy and boring from the leaks that came out. We didn't cover that on this channel, but we knew about it. And I gotta say, sure, it may look a little, grainy and dark looking colors, but that's kind of the theme of gaming nowadays. It's dark and grainy. It's not colorful and playful, more serious tone and stuff. So let me know what you guys think in the comment section below about the Oblivion remake, reboot, reimagine. And our last bit of news is talking about the cost of gaming is soaring, but for many fans, a game is worth more than its price tag. So says The Guardian. The article goes on to say, as tariffs raise the price of consoles, is it time for gamers to reevaluate our relationship with new releases? And in the article's first line here says, now is not a good time to buy a new gaming console. And I kind of agree with them at this point. If you play PS5, if you play Switch or Xbox Series X or just PC, honestly, getting a new console to come out after that is probably going to be a lot more money. I mean, we saw a price increase with the Nintendo Switch 2 accessories, where they didn't raise the price for the Switch 2, but all the accessories either went up $5 or $10, and that just adds up to the cost. If you want to have your full experience of having a Nintendo Switch, to get the camera, to get the controllers, to get the little Joy-Con handles and stuff, all these different grips and stuff, all these different accessories that are supposed to make your Switch 2 experience better and more full and complete, all those salt prices go up because of the tariffs. I do want to note here in the article, it says, on Monday, Nikkei Asia reported on analysis from a major electronics supplier suggesting that the Nintendo Switch 2 will be subject to Trump's 145% tariff on goods imported to the US from China, despite his apparent decision to exempt smartphones and computers. The article goes on to say this came after Nintendo announced it would delay US pre-orders on the console in order to assess the potential impact of tariffs and evolving market conditions. Meanwhile, The Guardian has reported that Sony plans to increase the price of the PS5 by 25% in the UK, Europe, Australia, and New Zealand, citing a challenging economic environment, including high inflation and fluctuating exchange rates. You can't blame Trump on this one per se, because he's not in control of the UK, Europe, Australia, or New Zealand, and they're also going through an economic crisis or changing environment. The article goes on to say the gaming industry is already struggling with punishing economics of AAA game development. The past 2 years has seen a slew of studio closures, mass layoffs, and project cancellations. The traditional revenue model of premium price games, sequels, and downloadable content has been torn apart by the huge success of live service games such as Fortnite and Valorant. Now, even though the player base is dying in Valorant low, like not too much, but it's not as high as it was at the peak, people are still spending hella money on those Valorant skins, and those skins are not cheap. So Riot is making money regardless if people are playing the game actively or not. Now, in this part of the article, guys, we're going to talk about the game prices. Now, you know those game prices are really up there. The Switch came out and said Mario Kart is going to be 80 bucks. The article goes on to say there is also a controversy over the price of premium games. Nintendo's decision to charge €74.99 and $79.99 for the Switch 2 launch game Mario Kart World is expected to set a new benchmark for other game publishers and has led to much hand-wringing. All eyes will be on the price of GTA 6 when it launches later this year, with one reliable industry analyst, Matthew Ball of investment strategy firm Epilion, predicting that other publishers will follow suit if Rockstar opens the door to an $80 to $100 retail price point. You heard that right. Grand Theft Auto 6 could cost $100. That is insane. We're gonna end here for the sake of time, as there's way more discussed in the article, but you guys get the gist of it. Prices are going up. Markets are being affected by all these different tariffs. Different countries are doing different things with their currencies right now. There's a lot of economic uncertainty and turmoil across the world. Not just the US that has this problem. It's a global issue. Are you guys willing to spend $100 on GTA 6? I don't know if I'm ready to do that, to be honest with you guys. That is the end of today's episode. I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. If you did, please smash the like button. Comment your thoughts below. Subscribe if you're new to the channel. You want more content like this. Before you go, there's plenty of content to check out. Catalyst Gaming News. We'll see you next time, guys. Peace.